a great mood. So, fuck yeah. Been up since like 4:30. It's now 6:30 in the morning. When I'm fucking with this DJ program, learning how to DJ my album early in the morning. Because I should have a DJ controller by the end of the month. But I figured I might as well still practice on the computer. Some of these effects are dope. I'm not even high yet, and like, I'm already smiling. I don't know why, what the fuck. It's gonna be a good ass day. That's why. Regal Survivor, what's going on? It says I just killed a fly in my bedroom by wearing him out, chasing him. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. I've done that before too. Drinking this Red Bull early in the morning. I can't wait until I get my DJ controller thing. I'm about to go the fuck in. Appreciate it, Legal Survivor. Legal Survivor says, I learned I have adrenal fatigue because I don't have regular sleep. I gotta get better at it. Getting older required taking better care of yourself. I guarantee I got adrenal fatigue too. But that's what Red Bull, fucking a pound of coffee, and a shit ton of kratom is for. But no, I feel you. My sleep schedule's been fucked. I've been on, ever since I've been working really hard on these projects I'm working on, I haven't been sleeping correctly. Because, like, I work on the projects any chance that I can. So if that means I'm up at 2:30 in the morning, I'm going to work on the project until 7 in the morning, and I'm going to crash for a few hours, and I'm going to get back up and continue working on the projects. And, that's how it's been for a couple weeks. So my sleep schedule's been fucked. Yeah, it wasn't too much. Lean Gushers, what's going on? Says, glad to see you're happy. Man, peace, love to all. Fuck yeah, man. Much love. I don't know why I'm in a good mood, but I'm in a good mood. I say this all the time. This album, Psychedelics and Computers, when this shit drops, let me tell you. You see, I am on a mission. So I hope everyone's having a good morning. You see, I am on a mission. This fucking DJing shit is so fucking awesome because I get to mix two of my songs together. Like, fucking right.
Tell my kids the truth. I say, here's what it is. There are good drugs and bad drugs, but mostly it's the monkey doing the drugs. Psychedelic. Just so weird.
It's definitely harder to DJ with a computer mouse. That's why everyone has the DJ controller thing. But because the knobs, on the controller thing, you just spin the knobs and it's a quick little done, and you can do it on time better. What I'm doing is I'm doing it on here, which makes it a little more complicated because it's the computer mouse that has to grab and click and move them. But if I miss them, then it's gonna be off timing. So it's not impossible to DJ on a computer. It's just a lot harder. But I figured might as well practice. Practice on this is better than no practice at all. Just so weird. Peace out, Regal. Regal says, I gotta go to sleep. Good luck with the live stream. I appreciate you, bro. Much love.
Because there are only planners and plannees, you know? So what do you want to do? You want to be part of somebody else's plan or get your own agenda together? Yeah. It's all about personal empowerment. And personal empowerment means deconditioning yourself from the values and the programs of the society and putting your own values and programs in place. As long as you define yourself as a citizen, as long as you wait to be informed by NPR as to what the real nature of the world is, things to shoot for is what I call extra-environmentalism. You know how people sometimes feel like a person.
I just seen what you wrote, bro. Lincoln Gushers, I fucking love you, man, for real. Lincoln Gusher says, don't give this up. You're ahead of your time. Mark, I need your help. The person who I thought I could trust robbed me for my fault. Damn, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. That is shitty. It's more shitty when it's someone you trust. Says he robbed me for 4,000. I feel like I don't got anybody, but hearing your music and positivity makes my day. I have such a big heart, bro, and I get betrayed. And that's so shitty, man. And it's so shitty because that happens to, like, everyone with a big heart, right? We all get, I feel like people tend to walk all over nice people, or, like, you know, you can take advantage of nice people or whatever, and it's shitty. But I hope you find a way to, I hope you find a way to get that back. Like, you might not get it back from dude, but, like, I hope you find a way to get it back in general. But, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Lincoln Gusher says, and how many songs will be on your album? So this album, Psychedelics and Computers, like, either anywhere between 14 to 16 songs. And then I got my other album, The Lonely Psychonaut, which will probably only have like 8 to 10 songs. But The Lonely Psychonaut is like my masterpiece. This shit is gonna have like 14 to 16 songs. All like, and every song in my opinion is perfect. Like, fucking perfect. I'll never have another album like that. I will never have another album where I consider every song like one of my favorite songs. So that's why I'm like taking my time with Psychedelics and Computers, making sure it's mastered correctly, making sure everything is mixed the way I want it to be mixed and everything before I release it. Because every other album, yeah, fuck, it doesn't matter. If it's not perfectly mixed the way I want it, if it's not mastered the way I want them, that's fine. But I at least want Psychedelics and Computers to be mastered the way I want it to be mastered, mixed the way I want it to mix, it sound the way I want it to sound. Because being an artist, trying to get your shit, like, sounding the way it sounds in your head, is almost impossible. But Psychedelics and Computers, the whole entire album, literally sounds like it sounded in my head before I made the album. So, fuck yeah. I think I'm finally gonna drink this Kratom now. I really appreciate that, Lean Gushers, because, like, that was my goal, right? Because I was trying to imitate the feelings of how I felt when I made the songs. That's what I love about Psychedelics and Computers, is I was the happiest man alive making most of those songs, right? I was in the best relationship I could have ever asked for. I was just in love. I was happy. My mind was fucking free. Like, so the majority of the songs on Psychedelics and Computers, you can feel that. And I alter the frequencies of a lot of the instruments to try to imitate the feeling that I feel at that moment. And a lot of the songs on Psychedelics and Computers, I just felt great. So I listened to the songs, and I can almost go back to how I was feeling when I made the song. And maybe that's why Psychedelics and Computers is like my favorite album, because it's the album that I made when I was the happiest. And I felt better, and I felt so alive and so willing to make the music, and I was so happy about it. And, like, I still feel that same way making The Lonely Psychonaut. But The Lonely Psychonaut, you can tell by the name of the album. You know, when my ex broke up with me and shit, I started making music. But the music I was making, I was scarring the music with how I was feeling at that moment in time, and how I was feeling wasn't the same that I was feeling when I made these songs. So The Lonely Psychonaut has a completely different vibe to it. But I don't know, music's just that way that I express myself, and I'm able to take whatever I'm going through and like transform it into sound. So like then I don't have to sit with the pain. It's in a song, or I don't have to sit with the excitement, because all the excitement I had making psychedelics and computers, if I just sat with that shit, I'd be sitting here like, woo, hi guys, I'm about to drop this album and it's about to fucking drop and woo-hoo. Like, I'd have too much energy. I wouldn't know what to fucking do with it. So like, I put that energy in the music. I put all this shit in the music, and it's awesome because other people can hear it too, or can feel it too, or whatever. It's not just me. So like, thank you. Lynn Gushers, thank God that like I found someone like you, like just randomly, like it's just beautiful. I'm glad to have people like you that watch my content and like that just sit here and vibe with me and shit. Like good, kind-hearted people, like good souls. That's what's beautiful about this internet thing. Like, man. Oh shit. This is another thing I gotta realize when I'm DJing. There's only 2 decks, so like, I mean, maybe I can get 4, but still, there'd only be 4 decks, and like, meaning that like the songs aren't just gonna play themselves like a normal playlist would. I'm gonna have to keep up with it. It's about time for this kratom. Hold up. Kratom don't get any better. This shit tastes like ass. Oh, shit. Lynn Gutcher says, I used to feel so alive. I have my first love's name. I was gonna do that same thing, bro. Tatted on me. And I think of her every day because she was supposed to be my future, too. Damn. I was just thinking that with my ex yesterday. And the day before yesterday. And the day before that. Like, it's shitty. No, but that's really crazy because I almost got my ex's name tatted on me. And I don't know if I'm just fucking delusional or crazy. But like, when she broke up with me, I was like, well, I was kind of wishing I did get her name. Because I was like, fuck. Well, at least I would have had something, you know, something from that relationship that lasted forever. But, I don't know. Love is a fucking retarded thing. Because, like, it's the most complicated thing ever. Because, like, it's so beautiful, but it's so painful at the same fucking time. But I wouldn't, like, you know that old saying, rather love and lost than never loved at all? I used to, like, before I experienced love like that, I used to be like, nah, fuck that. I'd rather have never loved at all. Why would you have, like, that don't make no sense. But I get it. Like, the fact that I was in love, it was a great relationship. You know, I felt so alive while I was in that relationship to the point where I was able to make, you know, my greatest album and some of my greatest songs ever. And I was in the relationship, I was with it, and I was just in the moment. And now that the moment's over, I look back and I'm like, damn, you never really realized what you had until it was gone. But I'm still grateful for the moments that I had. So it's a paradox, and life is shitty. But now I'm not saying whatever. But if there was any possibility for the girl and you to whatever, you should definitely try. Like for me, I'm never gonna stop trying to get the things that I really want. Whether it's love, whether it's my dreams, whether it's whatever. So like, a lot of people don't know, but I was like trying to get back with my ex like a month after she broke up with me, type shit. But that didn't work. But like, still, it's the fact that I tried, and I didn't want to go to my grave with regrets. And I feel like if I didn't fight for what I loved, then that would be a regret. But it doesn't always work that way. I have a friend that went through a breakup, and I told him the same thing, type shit, but he missed his. There's a window of opportunity of like when a breakup happens, when the girl leaves you, and like fighting for the girl to get her back, type shit. There was a window of opportunity, and sometimes people miss their window of opportunity. Constructor 484, what's going on? Right though. Lessons, that's what life really is, It's a thing of lessons. When we have those failures, they're not failures, they're lessons. And setbacks and all this shit, they're things we can learn from and grow from and do better next time. Yep, me too, bro. Lean Gusher says, yeah, me too. I never wanted love till I found it. Then I got stranded. Yep. But it was beautiful while it lasted. I'm like, man, it taught me so much, though. So, like, it is what it is. Oh, man. It is early. Ugh. This Red Bull ain't fucking working. I'm gonna drink all of it. It's funny, I've been doing all this shit just to knock my ass down again when I do this giant dab of this THCO. If I could show y'all my workstation, all there is a bunch of Red Bulls and these body armor drinks. So, I don't know what to do this morning. I need to work on my NFT projects. I need to mainly work on mark heads. I have my other NFT project that I haven't told anybody about yet, called Afro Kid. But I need to get mark heads done because I want to drop my music. I want to drop some things. I want some whatever. So I need to get this project done. When you have an idea, you need to do that idea, right? I had this idea to do mark heads, my NFT project, and I immediately acted on it as soon as I had the idea because I knew that I had to. If I didn't act on it, I knew I'd come up with an excuse not to do it. And Gusher says, I just want to feel like an 8-year-old kid running around the neighborhood riding bikes with my friends, but life keeps coming at you and you just do what you love, and that's why I'm waiting for your album. Hey, fuck yeah, bro. I can't wait either, though. I can't wait for this whole thing to drop, because the whole thing is this giant project together. The album, the NFTs, in both albums, because I have the Lonely Psychonaut album, which is funny because I like the album cover to the Lonely Psychonaut better than I like the cover to Psychedelics and Computers. But Psychedelics and Computers was like the first album cover I made. What the fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay, maybe that ain't gonna work. If I could speak Japanese or Chinese or whatever that is, I would reply. But much love, and the fact that like you're even here with me, fuck yeah. Lean Gusher says music videos. Yes. It's just it's complicated because I want to make music videos, but the main issue is that the music videos I want to make are going to be too expensive. I know somebody that records music videos and then edits them and puts them together, and they're like professional videos. Dude has even made videos for Dave East and like whatever. The problem is they're like $300 per video, and if I wanted, so I either need to decide on a single, right? Like one song from the album that is the fucking greatest song on the album and make a single for it, or I was just gonna do like video visualizers. Hey, I appreciate that. Girl says I listen to your music. Constructor 484 says, I've done some research and it turns out that we might have karmic partner pre-picked before we come here, and we are destined to learn with and from. That's an interesting thought. So like we already kind of pre-picked our partner, or pre-picked our person to grow with and to like become our greatest versions with, in a sense. Lean Gusher says, is it hard to make your own videos and edit them? No, it's not hard. It's just, it's hard for me to get the footage that I want, right? Like, cause I don't have a drone, so like I can't get any drone footage, or I don't have. There's just so much I want to do with the videos. I would love to figure out how to put psychedelic visuals in a video, how to make it look like I'm dripping, or how to make it look like the walls are dripping, or little things like that that I really, really, really want in my videos. Patterns on the wall and floor. Just like things were moving, just like in Fear Loathing in Las Vegas, like when they went into the casino, and like, I want shit like that in my videos. And there ain't no way, like, I'll be sitting here for fucking 4 months just making one video like that, and it'd have to be my only project. So, like, it's possible. It's just, my imagination is too, these ideas are too big. So I might have to settle for, like, an okay music video, or settle for whatever. I mean, right now I'm settling for video visualizers, right? So, like, they're just kind of like video visualizers where there's going to be a whole video visualizer of the Psychedelic Computer album. And I'm working on the video visualizer for it. I'm working on permission to use some clips, some videos, because some of the videos aren't legally mine. But if I can get legal permission to use them in the project, then it'll be fine. Constrictor 484 says more like you learn, form, and go to the next chapter. I feel you on that. I mean, I guess that's kind of what we're doing anyways, right? Like, we're here to learn something and then go to the next chapter. The next chapter we call death, but, like, we're here in life to learn something, to do something, to become something, to get prepared for something, so then we're more prepared for these next journeys that we will go on. Okay, 70. I got about 1 week to finish like 150 more heads, more mark heads. I got these my mark heads NFT right here. These are called abstract heads because that is my head. I edited and tripped out my fucking morphed my head to the point where first it was that mark head 57. Then I edited them to the point where there's just some psychedelic fucking art going on. Some of these might go on a t-shirt, I don't know. But fuck yeah. This project is taking a lot of my time. I got my old man head. Old man head. Old head. Bro, I had someone be like, yo, isn't it a bit ego of you to be using your face? Like, right, like using your head or whatever? A little, little egotistical, and I'm like, man, you don't even know my plan, my idea here. My idea is that because I plan on, because I understand where NFTs are going, the Internet 3.0, and this whole thing. So I wanted my face on on these things. Like, because this is deeper than whatever. So I got this giant idea that's like, even if the NFT only goes to my closest homies, right? It's the fact that my face will be out there on these major NFT profiles and these major NFT things. So like, I have this idea where I'm like, let's try to get the face known, and then the music, the philosophy, the books, and everything else I'm doing, can follow behind. But yeah, I'm trying to explain this to you. Like, you gotta learn to like do what you love to do without anyone else getting involved. Like, yeah, it could seem ego that I'm using my face, but like, isn't it ego that I'm using my face on camera right now? Like, because originally I was just gonna do the simple way, which the simple way of this NFT thing was literally take my album cover and just use my album cover 300 times for the NFTs, or whatever, and then they could just buy the album cover. But then that wouldn't be individual. Like, each NFT wouldn't be an individual, NFT thing, and they'd all be the same, and it would have been the easy way out. And nah, fuck that. I'm doing this the hard way because I think it'll pay off. Lingo just said, it's really not ego, man. It's just what you want. You love yourself. Fuck yeah. Like, and I never used to love myself. I'll tell you that, man. They needed to learn something from you so they can grow, and you needed something to learn from them so you can grow. And who knows what will be your next chapter with or without them. Bro, that is so real. Because that's what I feel like. Me and my ex, we learned so much together. We grew so much together. And like, obviously I have hopes of maybe one day, but we'll get back together. But if not, then it's like we learned so much. We grew so much together that like, I can't explain it, that she's the reason why I even feel like I'm a man enough to do this type of shit that I'm doing. Or if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to sit here by myself alone. I probably would have ended up going to move back in with my mom or something. Like, I don't know. But, like, she helped me grow up, face some things that I didn't want to face or whatever. So, yeah, it's definitely an interesting thing. Love, relationships, life. Yeah. Dun, dun. Fucking tired. I might work on this song in a little bit. Gusher says it's probably a long story, but you gotta go through the end of the tunnel to see the light, and you'll for sure see that light, Mark. Fuck yeah. It's everything happens exactly how it was supposed to happen. Like, because without that breakup that I went through, I wouldn't have any of these new songs. The feelings that I have in these songs, like, I feel like life is just building me, like, and it's building all of us, but Gushers asks, how old were you when you made your first song? I was 11 when I wrote my first rap. 12 or 13 when I recorded my first 3 songs. And then I was 13 when I recorded the majority of my first songs and started recording my friends' music, and yeah. And then I got locked up at 14 for an armed robbery. Wrote a bunch of lyrics while I was locked up and came out of placement at 15 with composition notebooks full of lyrics where I just made 10 mixtapes that entire fucking year. Like, the year I got out of placement, I made 10 mixtapes that year. Each mixtape had like 15 to 20 songs on it. Like, I had so many lyrics that were in those binders that I had to get out. That it was crazy. And that was the beginning, and then at like 16, I made my first, I started figuring out how to make beats, but I was horrible at making beats. I couldn't make beats to save my life. So I would just download beats from the internet, other famous beats and shit, and then download SoundClick beats. There was this website called SoundClick. It was kind of like Facebook for beat makers, and if you were a beat maker, you could have free downloads of your beats and all this shit. So I'd rap on free download beats, and record people's songs, have them rap on the beats too, and eventually, I started getting better at making beats and making the sound that I wanted to make, and only recently, last year was I able to make the beats that I actually have always wanted to make, and be able to do something with it. But there is a reason why my 2 new albums that are coming out, that most of them don't have lyrics, most of the songs don't have lyrics in them, because for years, I didn't know how to make rap beats. I didn't know how to make a beat that I could rap on. For some reason, I would end up making music, and it would be like an expression of how I was feeling in that moment. But what I really wanted was just a dope-ass beat to rap on. But I could never get that. It was always an expression of if I was happy, you could hear it in the beat that I was happy when I made the beat. Or if I was sad, you could hear that. Or if I was motivated, nah, fuck this, I fell on my face, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna try again, you could also hear that in the beat too. So, and yeah, so that started that whole thing. I guess it's a shitty thing because I've always wanted to be a Scott Storch, a Timberland, Dr. Dre, a Johnny Giuliano, if y'all know who Johnny Giuliano is. Those are the beat makers that I always looked up to, that I always was I just want to be half as good as them. But then the funny thing about it is every time I'd make beats, it would end up going more towards a bass nectar style, a spangle style, whatever, because, as I would go down my psychedelic journey, I started wanting to make psychedelic music, and it started, expressing itself in my music. So now I'm at this weird stage where it's a mixture between I want to be able to make rap beats, but I also just like doing my thing. I've found out that I hate making rap beats. I don't like limiting myself to anything. So if I'm sitting down making a beat and the beat has to have a hook, it has to have a chorus, first verse, second chorus, second verse, there has to be a structure to normal beats and normal songs. I don't like that. So the songs for my albums have no structure, have no order, just like a trip, right? Where a psychedelic trip Yeah, there's a come up, there's a peak, and there's a come down. And that's kind of like my songs. My songs are like mini psychedelic trips. You know, there's usually an intro, which is like the come up, the peak, and then there's usually an outro, which is like the come down. But, and you never know what's going to be in between. But, lately I've had to try to structure some beats because I want to start selling beats as well. And the beats that I have to sell, I have to structure so someone can rap on it. So that's been interesting, but yeah. But it wasn't until last year that I was able to make the style of music that I really wanted to make. Hmm. Now that song is stuck in my head. But yeah, music's been in my life since I was a kid. And it's crazy because I have a feeling this is going to work. Like, and work in a different way than I thought it was going to work when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I used to think, I just want to be a famous rapper. I just want to be a famous rapper. Like, now it's like, oh, fuck the fame. And I don't need to be a famous rapper. But if I can just do my thing, do my NFT projects, and sell my beats, if I can just make sure I don't end up homeless while I'm trying to do this, I will feel like a successful musician. Right? I just need this shit to pay the bills enough so I don't end up homeless. And like, cause I don't need $1 million from this music shit. I don't need, whatever. And I was getting ready to make a video about this, about how the music industry is changing. So like, it's allowing people like us to, make a living off of music, but not make a killing. Like, we're brainwashed to think you have to make millions or you're not doing anything with your life. But like, if you make $50,000 a year off of your music, that might not be, you might not be rich, but you're doing that off of something you love. That should mean more than anything. Like, I'd be okay with $30,000 a year if it was from something that I genuinely love. Like, maybe it's the millennial in me, but I'm telling you, millennials, we want to work somewhere meaningful. Lean Gusher says, ahead of my time even wrote my killer a letter and shit. It says, I ain't even mad at you. Heaven's the shit. Lean Gusher says, your beats are ahead of your time. I appreciate that. I guess I kind of know that, because, like, I'm like, well, I make psychedelic music, and psychedelic music isn't, there yet. Like, psychedelics are just making a comeback and whatever, but I genuinely think that this is going to become normalized. Psychedelic style beats, trippy style beats, or whatever. So, I'm just going to do my thing and go from there. Because I don't, when it comes to music, like, I don't follow trends or anything. It's so funny because I didn't even know what a drill style beat was. Like, and I still kind of don't know what a drill style beat is. Like, a drill style, like, I don't know what that means. Like, I know what a trap style beat is, I guess, and whatever, but there's all these different styles of beats coming out, and I'm like, I don't know any of that shit, because I'm not trying to make a style. I'm just trying to be me and express me, and, go from there. I think that is what's lacking in the music industry as producers, as beat makers. There's a lot of beat makers that want to make trap music because trap music is popular, or drill style beats because they're popular, or whatever. And you can become the popularity. Like, you can start a trend by creating the music you want to make, creating the beats you want to make, and then putting them out there. Because then people might like them, and people might rap on them, and then, yeah. This song is called Rock and Synth. I'll be right back. Fuck yeah, because then when it's like, then people become their own popularity thing, like, because we make what's popular, right?
So easy.
This is how you get your day started, right? Right? Some good upbeat music. Hey, fuck yeah, bro. You know what I really can't wait for? I can't wait to hear remixes of my songs. Constructor 44 says, drop that album already. I will. Literally, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it with my NFT price. So, because that's why I haven't dropped it. I have all these plans, right? Basically, the first people that are gonna get the album are gonna be the people who buy the NFT. I'm gonna release the album with the NFT. But then everybody else will be able to get the album, like, not too long after the NFT is out. Like, even people that didn't get the NFT will get the album because it'll be on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, obviously YouTube, like all these places. But the first thing I want to do is release it to the people that get the NFT. Because this NFT thing is so big that it allows a normal human being like me to do what famous musicians are going to do in the future. Like, I'm so ahead of my time with all of this shit, right? Because people think NFTs are some trend or whatever. That's like saying that YouTube was a trend. Like, in the 1990s, people had no idea that YouTube would exist. But I'm telling you that NFTs are that. They're the next wave of that, and I'm gonna use them the same way that the famous musicians will use them in the future. But I'm gonna see if I can, because these things is making it so normal people can do this shit, not just famous people. And so I'm gonna try to kind of not secretly, but like give like a care package with the NFT. Like you get the album, the NFT represents a ticket for future shows. It represents a lot, and like I get to be a part of this fucking new thing, man. It's so fucking awesome. But after that, I will drop the album for everybody, and yeah. Fuck yeah. This would be dope at a rave. I'd be jamming the fuck out to this when I'm tripping balls. Fuck yeah. Hey, fuck yeah. Constructor484 says, you kind of inspired me to download FL and see my style. We'll drop some remixes of your songs soon. Fuck yeah, bro. Hey. I appreciate that. Because that's what I'm really excited for. I was telling somebody about that, like, it'll blow my mind when I hear like a remix to one of my songs. Like, I'm gonna share the remix more than I share my own music type shit. Because I'm gonna be like, wow, like, it's gonna be awesome to see where this whole project goes. And, you can just go from there. Oh man. But fuck yeah, bro. I think it's amazing that like a lot of us make music. And so I think that is beautiful. Okay. Hey, DMT Infinity, what's good, bro? Says that, hey, brother, I can't stay long, but I'ma chill here till I can't start setting up the new studio. Oh, shit, fuck yeah. Hope you're doing good, bro. I haven't talked to you since the other day? Yesterday? Or the day before yesterday. But, hope you're doing better than you were then. Oh shit. Fuck. Come on. Why is it not working? Okay, fuck yeah. That's awesome to hear, though. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to get on Messenger yet. Ugh. Or Instagram or anywhere else. I tend to avoid messages in the morning because, like, man, there'll be too many messages. That's why I like to live stream in the morning, early in the morning. Man, I'm fucking tired. I can't stop yawning. Hey, this Red Bull ain't working. DMT Infinity says, speaking of which, time to make some coffee. Fuck yeah, that could be what I'm missing. I replaced my coffee this morning with this Red Bull. And then, like, I just drank my Kratom in the morning. And I told you how I'd be in the morning without my Kratom in the morning. So, like, I finally took the kratom probably 30 minutes ago. So I'm sitting here like, well, that's about to kick in. The Red Bull's about to kick in. I'll drink some coffee. And this is what I mean by I am unhealthily taking these, like my adrenal gland's probably fucked up. But like, I feel like I don't have a choice type shit. I have to stay on the move. I have to get these projects done. I have to. I can't rest until the fucking work is done. The annoying thing with this album is there could be like one or two fuck ups in a song, and then I have to go all the way back to fix it. So easy. Dun, 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 And I just got so much work to do because now I have to make a chopped and screwed version of the album of Psychedelics and Computers. I have to there's just so much I'm doing that I'm trying to balance it all, one thing at a time. Because if not, the shit can get overwhelming. I haven't smoked since yesterday. DMT Infinity says, bro, by the time we're 69, our brains are gonna be as fried as a French fry. Fuck yeah. And it's not gonna be from the psychedelics like everyone's gonna think. It was the coffee, the caffeine, the adrenal glands will fail without the caffeine. Yeah, you know that we about to make it. This is the first beat I am selling as an NFT. So whoever buys this beat will own the beat. It will no longer be my beat. I know, bro. Don't remind me, man. This is the issue I'm having with selling beats. Is I don't know how to make beats. I make songs. I had to structure this beat differently originally than when I made it. But these are the but I'm if I could structure it right, I could structure it where this is the chorus, and then this is the verse. And I literally had to take away some instruments from the verse because I'd be forgetting somebody's voice is going to be on the thing. So but yeah. I found out my issue is I just don't make beats. I like to make songs and whatever, but I also don't want to sell the beats that I don't like. Like, because that was my original plan. My original plan was the beats that I really like, right? I make them into songs for my albums and future albums, and the beats that I really don't like, I turn those into beats to sell. But I didn't like that idea because I didn't like the fact that I'm giving people the things that I didn't like. So then I make this shit, I made this beat with the intention to sell it. But then as I started making the beat, I was like, it's such a fucking amazing song. And I'm like, I started rapping to it, and I was like, I can make a dope song to this. Yeah, you know that we about to make it. I was just fucking around rapping to it while I was making the beat. And I was like, I'm gonna have to get comfortable with putting my soul into something and being comfortable giving it away. But I'll get comfortable. As soon as I'm gonna put this up as an NFT, I'm gonna sell it, and once it's sold, I'm just gonna not look at it again type shit. Because this shit is a masterpiece. I guess all my beats that's the way I make beats. They're all like masterpieces because like I really take a lot of time trying to get the frequencies right or trying to whatever. And like in this beat, I took some time trying to get the fucking kick right. Like, cause just on this kick, there's 3 different kicks hitting at once. I had to like layer 3 kicks together to create the sound that I wanted. But that's basically done. Once I just got to fix some of the frequencies up a little bit. And then I'm going to save this down. And then it should be up today or tomorrow as up for sale. DMT Infinity, I appreciate that. Constructor 404 says I can dance 10 minutes to this easy. Fuck yeah. DMT Infinity says your music is magic. I appreciate that, bro, for real. Like, for real. It's even magic to me, because, like, I don't know how the fuck I do this shit. I really don't. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, like, half the time, like, for real. Because it really blows people's minds when I tell them I don't know music theory at all. I have no idea what notes I play. I've just trained my ears to, like, I can mix notes together or whatever based on what sounds good. I told this one dude that, and it was like, well, how do you get such melody type beats when you don't know music theory? Like, how do you make melodies? I don't use any MIDI plugins or the MIDI things. You could buy these MIDI things where you can kind of drag over chord progressions and stuff. I don't use those either. Not that I have anything against them. It's just nope. That was a sax. And it's crazy, that's what the beat started out with. This. Well, might as well save this. Beat 77. beats for sale. Where the fuck did this shit go? Okay. Or not. Alright, well, I'm saving that down. And I just gotta let my ego down enough to sell it, that's all. And really, I could probably do this with like 5 more beats that I have. But my ego is too attached to these beats. I'm like, some of these beats. Because like, it's, the way I make music is so much differently. Because like, the times where I used to like, when I was going through the hardest times of my life, the music is what helped me get through it. So like, some of these beats mean the world to me. Because they kept me alive in this world. We make beats, then we sell these beats as NFTs. Oh. So between me and y'all, since it's only y'all here, I want y'all to check this out. This is my other NFT project called Afro Kid. Okay? Keep this a secret between me and you, because someone will steal my motherfucking idea and I'll be mad as a motherfucker. But I designed Afro Kid. I'm designing the whole fucking thing, the whole idea behind it. There's going to be a clothing company. Most likely there's going to be a video game, like a phone game as well with it. And just a lot. I plan on doing a lot with Afro Kid. And, but Afro Kid will be an NFT. It'll also be a clothing brand. And, like, I have a few, ideas with Afro Kid. But, this is my other NFT project I'm working on. And basically, the people that have my Mark Heads NFT will get a free Afro Kid NFT when Afro Kid drops. Like, the Mark Heads NFT, it's gonna be like the entry point into a lot of the things I do in the future. So like, for those that don't know what an airdrop is basically if you get airdropped an NFT, it means that you got sent the NFT for free, in a sense. So the people that get my Mark Heads NFT, they'll get the Afro Kid NFT for free when it drops. And Afro Kid will blow the fuck up in the NFT world. Like, Constructive Warrior Force says I'm buying this beat and getting rich. And now understand the whole thing. Yeah, it is like selling something you love. It's hard. I didn't think it'd be this hard to sell beats. Like, I don't know. I now understand why most people just make a beat in one day. Like, I heard this one dude the other day on TikTok talk about how many beats can you get done in one day? And I'm like, none. What? Like, fuck. It takes me a week to finish one beat. And, like, that's like, on a good fucking week. The majority of my beats, it takes about 2 weeks to, from start to finish, fully mix and mastered, song. But yeah. I made a joke about selling beats, that it feels like I'm selling myself. Like, I don't know, like, like, you know. But I'd rather do that than anything else, so I'm gonna do it. Well, these NFT projects are pretty fucking fun too. But I'm telling you, like, y'all think Marquez is gonna whatever, but that Afro Kid NFT will do better in the NFT world because Marquez there's only gonna be 480 of them, and you know it's designed for me and my closest fans and my closest supporters and my closest whatever. But Afro Kid is designed for the whole thing. This shit's gonna change my life, guys. Like, honestly, I think this shit's gonna change all of our lives, right? Like, I think NFT is gonna change all of our lives, just like the internet changed all of our lives. When the internet was first invented, people couldn't shut up about the internet, right? Just like I can't shut up about these NFTs, because I truly believe that they are going to save the fucking planet. Oh, shit. Yeah, you know that we are about to make it. Yeah, I think that's done. Hey, I think the beat is saved. Yep. I should have saved. Come on. Okay, I'm proud of that shit. There's probably some things I'll fix on it later. I'm the worst fucking perfectionist that y'all will ever meet in your life. Me being a perfectionist is the secret reason why ain't nothing dropped yet. I keep making excuses saying, oh, it's because I want to wait for my NFT project to drop before I drop. No, the real fucking reason is I'm too much of a perfectionist. I hear something and I'm like, well, I can make it sound better, or I can crispen that instrument up, or maybe I need to add an echo here, or maybe I need to put that snare on the top and the other snare on the, like, and that should be taking fucking forever, and then I don't release anything. That's why these beats that I'll be selling, these are the first things I'm going to be releasing. Because I'm only releasing them to sell them, but it, you know, it's just really hard. Like, I don't know how to explain this. The hardest thing I'm gonna have to do is actually give my music away. And like, somebody asked me, was like, yeah, like, you're getting paid for this shit, bro. Like, you know, whatever. I'm like, that's great. It's great and all, but like, I put my soul in this shit. Like, I wonder about this beat. So the beat I'm selling, that I just finished, that's beat 77 on this computer. The beat I'm about to play is beat 12 on this computer that I made like 6 years ago. That I might just fix up and sell as well. If it plays. Yeah, you know that beat I'm about to make. Yeah. I definitely have to fix it up. Constructor 484 says, can you just say one thing a beginner in FL needs to know? I don't understand a word you just said, my brother. I was like, what? I was like, maybe it's because I'm high, but I'm like, I'm not high yet. Yeah, we rockin'. I told him that I do the shit and I ain't stopping. Hey, no, I'm not stopping. And I just do this. I sit in my chair and I make my music and I know that you know, I feel like I can sell this beat too. Well, that's beat 12. And if I finish beat 12, that'll be 2 beats that I got up for sale. Fuck. I might have to get going, guys. I'm trying to work on this project now. But I might need the phone. Bro, my editing skills are on point. Like, on fucking point. Giant markheads are taking over the city. Run! I really like this markhead that I made. Because that's the plan. Eventually, we're going to get to doing some city shows. And shit, that'll be fucking awesome. I really might have to get going though, guys. Because I need to work on this fucking project. And I'm trying to do it on my computer. But the thing that I need is on the phone. I wonder. Let's try to do this. Plug the phone up to the computer. What? Shit. Okay, well, maybe that'll work. Okay, that did work. Markhead's NFT. Ain't nobody stopping me now. Ain't nobody stopping me. What the fuck? Trying to find these mark heads that I made yesterday on the phone. I can't find them. Where the fuck? Pictures? Oh, found it. Okay. Because some of the mark heads will be GIFs. Or GIFs, however you describe the fucking things. Well, that's shitty. What the fuck? You can't save it. What the hell? How do you save a GIF? Son of a bitch. Huh? You know that you're about to make it. I'm so confused. Cause why is the GIFs not? Do GIFs not like? I ain't never made a GIF before, so like I thought it would just transfer. But the GIF transfer as like a fucking. So this is a GIF I made, but it transferred as in like there's one of 72 of the files because the GIF is like a mini, like a mini video in a sense, and like. But for some reason, it's not. I didn't think. Or maybe. I just thought I make the GIF and it saves as a fucking normal thing. You fucking. You son of a bitch. Goddamn. Well, that's fucking stupid. How the hell do you play a GIF? Anyone know how to play a GIF on a fucking computer? And like, if I might scratch the GIF ideas here. But these ones are my favorites. Out of all the mark heads I made, these GIF, or GIFs, or whatever the fuck you call them, were my favorites. And I just made 5 of them, but crazy. Shit's about it. Well, that was stupid. Come on. I got too many programs up. I be trying to like, I be putting my computer through hell. This motherfucker has my back though. She takes it all. Yeah, you know that your box is okay. I'm so fucking happy. That shit didn't work. Work. That shit didn't work. Work. That shit didn't work. Well, I had to figure this shit out because, like, I wanted to have some gifts as well, not just pictures. But if they only, I need to make sure that they work if I send them. Because I'll show y'all a little clip real quick on my Facebook. So this is one of the gifts that I made. And the gifts are my favorite, like out of all these things, out of all the mark heads, but I don't know how to play them on the computer, though. Because I click that picture on the computer, and it's just a picture with 72 things behind it, so the whole GIF is there. It's just this is the 1 out of 72. Well, whatever. I'll figure that out. But I'm gonna get going, guys, because I gotta work on this, figure this shit out, because if it's not gonna work, there's no reason for me to put all the work in making the gifts if I can't send them correctly or whatever, so I gotta figure that out. But thank you guys for joining me this morning, and I will probably be live later. I just need to get some work done before I can, have a little more fun. So I'll get this work done, then we go get back to chilling.